Hello, friends. I'm glad you're here. It's Juniper, and welcome back to my world. I can't figure what's wrong. Something's not right. You know how some mornings you wake up and you just feel on point, and your hair is done, and your makeup just goes on so easy, and everything you do, you're like, yeah, that's right. Yes, that's right. I can't figure out what it is. Maybe it's that I never wear my hair back and all my hair was gone. I don't know. I just didn't style it this morning, so I thought Anyway, I feel a little better. A little. But on today's video, I am going to be doing a pretty full look of Colourpop. Not quite a full face of Colourpop, but anyway, I'm going to be doing the Going Coconut palette from Colourpop, and there it is. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's get some swatches on the little digits here. And a shimmer. They're nice and, ooh, nice and smooth. Ooh, there they are. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, right up here. You can barely see it right there. That'll be a good transition shade. So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing. I've already done my morning skincare. I've already primed, and I think we're good to go with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Tinted Moisturizer that I love so much. It's so beautiful. Whoops. Clips flying everywhere. All right. And I'm going to use a sponge, I think, this time. Well, I don't know. And my color is light 8N. Let's try a brush first. I haven't decided on this foundation. If any of you have gotten it, if you haven't gotten it, realize that it's just like $14, which is less than most drugstore foundations. And no, you're right, it's not a foundation, but if you are a girl or a guy who just prefers sheer coverage versus a full face of foundation, then this wouldn't be for you. But if you like just that sheer, I'm going to try it with a sponge on this side. If you just like that sheer wash of color, and just something to even out your skin tone, this is perfect for that. because that's all. I don't know. Maybe I have been thinking, because I know we're all in trouble. Jenny's been thinking. I have been thinking, I have never had a makeover. Ever. And see, this just feels like it's soaking it all up. I'm going back to the brush. I've never had not a facial, but I've never had a makeover. I don't remember what I said, but I've never had a makeover. And I saw, well, I think it's Taylor Wynn. She went to like, Mace, I think she went to Macy's and Sephora. Now, I could be wrong at the exact names, but she went to some well-known companies. She didn't just go to any little mom and pop place to get her makeup done. And it was really interesting to watch because of the things that she learned from the different makeup artists. And right here, this spot, I used to think all those were veins. Those are all sunspots from not wearing sunscreen. Because to me, it wasn't summer unless you had a lot of sun on your face. Because I'm so fair-skinned that in the summer, I didn't want to be fair-skinned anymore. I wanted to get some sun. And now I have about 4 spots right on my temple. And I need to see a dermatologist about it. I tell you. Anyway, to go have a makeover, I think would be so much fun. And especially since, no one knows me, they might have guessed Taylor, maybe. Excuse me, but I don't know how to edit yet. I'm getting there. Okay. So I'm going to let that dry a little bit and see if it's going to set down. I've never said it before, but I'd like to go get a makeover. And another thing I've never done is I have never been professionally measured for a bra. So I think this holiday season I might do both of those. I was looking because Nikita Joy, she's wonderful. She's from Australia. I could listen to her all day. And she has her own beauty line out. She has powder, setting powder, eyelashes, and I think that's all at this point. But she's great. So that made me think about setting power. My thoughts are all over the place like a puppy. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, now I'm going to use Colourpop's Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer, Pretty Fresh. And I'm using it in Light 33C, which I noticed was a pretty good match for my no filter concealer. So, good job, Jenny. Good job. All right. Let's see how this goes. Oh. Use it on my eyes too because I have veins up in my eyes. So, yeah, I thought it would be fun, but when you go do those makeovers, you can have your choice of if you want like full glam or everyday look or whatever, right? I mean, it's not like you're gonna go in there like I do with no makeup, hair up in a twisty, and get full glam, because that's not what I want. Okay. I don't know. Sure looks awful dark under there. Oh, Colourpop. Come on, come on. So I was wondering if any of you have ever had a makeover, and if so, like, how did it go? Did you tell them what you wanted and they do it as close as they can to what you're asking? Or, I'm just curious, does it cost anything just to get a makeover? I'm sure you have to have an appointment unless they happen to not have any customers at that moment. All right, this eye is looking good. This eye is still. Third time's a charm. If my video runs late, blame it on the concealer. All right, well, I am not going to put my skin through any more torture of wearing so much makeup. That's a lot of makeup. Yeah, I'm not real happy with that at all. It was just like too much makeup. That looks better, but now I still have brown or purple under my eyes. Okay, I think that's a skip for me on the Pretty Fresh. I'll keep working with it. It could be, maybe I should put it on underneath the foundation. Who knows? Okay. So the rest of the face is still tacky. So I'm going to press it with just a little bit of powder. Yesterday, my friend and I went to the Humane Society because she had to do something down that way. Never should have gone in. And I went in, and this white cat with yellow eyes just lunged off the counter that was about 2 feet away, lunged and grabbed a hold of me, would not let me go, climbed further up my arm, up behind my head, all the way around the back of my head, and had his head sitting here and his butt sitting here. I wanted that cat so bad, but my dog would be heartbroken. I had a cat for a few months because both of the owners had passed away, and it only made it about 6 months because they lived out on a farm, so it wasn't used to being potty trained, so it was an indoor-outdoor cat. Well, I live on a fairly busy road, only at rush hour anyway. Okay, so now I am going to do my contour and blush using my Hourglass Ambient palette. One of these days, I'm gonna explain to everyone why I have the memory of a puppy, or the memory of, I don't know how to explain it. I have a horrible memory, and I keep asking, when am I going to get it back? I don't get an answer. Now I feel like I'm going to cry. Oh my goodness. I am so scared. I will say one thing for sure, is that you might wonder, why do I keep doing this with only 25 subscribers. Well, I love my 25 subscribers. I know who some of them are, only because we've linked up on Messenger and then realized we both had a channel. And the rest of them, I don't know. I don't even know if you can find that out. That would be interesting to know. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my highlight since I have it out here. But, come on, here we go. This will work. Just going to use both of these right here. I'm sorry, I used this for my contour, these two both for my blush, and for my highlight I'm going to use these two right here. Dead spot. I was ready to talk. I was ready to talk. And I chickened out. I'm not getting much of a glow there, baby. There's a little one. I want my mom and Cece to be able to see me from Florida. I'll go over it with another highlighter. So, what I was going to say is, one of the reasons I have such a hard time remembering things and such a hard time like coming up with I can't find the right word at the right time is because I am dual diagnosed with bipolar 1, PTSD, OCD, and polysubstance abuse, which means I'm a recovering alcoholic and drug addict. I've been in recovery for 4 years now, since October 26, 2015. So this October past 26th, I had 4 years sobriety. So I have really done a number on my noggin. I didn't start doing drugs of any kind until I met my future husband at his fraternity party, because he was fraternity brothers with my cousin. Definitely need more blush. And so that's how I met my soon-to-be husband. And now this was, I graduated in 1990. So we're talking, this was a long time ago. Yes, I'm that old. Oh boy. Okay, now I am going to, I never powdered my eyes. I never did any kind of drugs or drinking at all in high school. At all. None at all. Because I was in band, and I was in every form of band you can be in. I was in regular band, marching band, orchestra, pep band, everything you could be in, I was in it. And I later saw my band directors from high school where I worked. I saw them at different times. And I said, I think you guys saved my life, because I don't think I would be as far as I am. And some people might say I'm not very far, but if you could see the route I was headed down, I'm doing good. So let us first go in with Lovely Bunch right there. Well, I'll go ahead. Shredded all the way around. Lots of kick up. So I never did any drugs in high school. None. Nothing. But I started getting, well, first it was menstrual cramps. And if any of this is TMI, feel free to leave the video. Like Teresa's Dead says, no harm, no foul. But I remember our time fondly. So, at first it was female problems. And then when we got those under control, that's how I first started taking opiates in like 90 or 85. So that's how I first started taking opiates. Now I'm going to go into Lovely Bunch. And I'm going to go in the crease and just above with the same brush. And I made it through high school fine. The first time I drank was at my cousin's party, 21st birthday party. And it was held at his house. All my aunts and uncles were there. My dad has 9 brothers and sisters. So nearly everybody was there. Except for Uncle Lynn. He had already passed away. And back then, you know, I was 125 soaking wet. And that night, I drank from about 6 o'clock the night before until 6 o'clock in the morning that Sunday. I drank 5 bottles of wine. and was no worse for the wear. I was a little tired, but I didn't get sick. And now I'm going to deepen up the outer third with Get Crackin', and it's a shimmer. Wow. So my drinking career was off. It took off like a freight train. And from the time I left my dad's house until 4 years ago, well, at first I married the first man I was ever with, and he treated me like a princess, and I could not give him back what he needed or what he desired, because I was too sick. I was too far into my addiction, because by then it turned into pills. Well, by then I realized how good it felt to mix the two. And it was a scary situation. So when people start talking about, and now I'm gonna go in with, I'll go in with Cocoa Crush. When people talk about the pill epidemic that we have now, wow, look at that sheen. Wow. I am the pill epidemic. I mean, I am the reason there are all these laws. I am the reason looks at you sideways when you want to get it filled, a prescription filled, a pain prescription refilled or something. It's because of people like me. And I feel like I've ruined my body. And in the middle of all this, I graduated 4th in my class from college over the internet from a rehab facility in California. And then I'm going to see if we can put palm reader. No, that's going to be too silvery. No, let's just leave it as it is. Then I'm going to take a little pencil brush that I'm going to pull out right about any day now. Any day. I give up. Okay. So this YouTube channel, okay, Getting sober is easy. Staying sober is hard. People think you should just be okay now. You're not drugging or drinking anymore. You should be okay. Well, when I am doubled over in pain because of something, or I have a 45-degree curve in my spine. For such bad headaches, I'm hurting so bad, and a normal person would have a bottle of leftover pain pills from their surgery 3 years ago that are expired. I can't take anything. If you get stressed out, a lot of people can have one beer, a couple beers, or a glass of wine. I can't do that. It's not like the TV show Mom. They do show some realistic events, but that's not what it is. Anyway, I have more videos I have to do today, so I will continue my story. If you would like to hear it, and I'm going to go on with my Thrive mascara. So sometimes, if it seems like I can't find the right word, it's because I can't. I have grown more dopamine receptors than my body produces dopamine. So I have to get it through other ways, which is medications, walking, staying active, like I said, a medication that I take is, I'll be on it the rest of my life. At least I hope to be, because then that means I'm doing this right. But doing this YouTube got me out of my depression. It got me out of my poor me riot act that I had going on. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, and then the last thing, this is a long video, I knew it was going to be, is from Nivea. And it is their Blackberry Lip Care. And I got this on Emily Noelle's recommendation. Love her channel. There was 4 in a pack, but this is the only one that really leaves a nice so nice that looks. Very nice. And that's the look. Okay, well, thank you for watching. I'm sorry it was so long. Like I said, I have a few more videos I have to put out, and I can do that. And maybe continue my story. So anyway, wherever you are, I hope that you're happy, healthy, and safe. And if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, give it a thumbs up too. I could really use it. Leave me a comment in the description box. Leave me a comment down there. What do you think of this look? Yay, nay? I think it's alright. Not too shabby. Alright, well, I hope everybody has a great day. And I'm sure there are not going to be many people on tomorrow, but maybe I'll be back again on Friday. Alright, take care, everyone. Till then, peace.